lot about texts that you can share on your Facebook and Twitter accounts, but now let's talk about my favorite aspect, which is pictures. A good picture is worth 1,000 likes. Show damage and your restoration efforts when you're dealing with a crisis. When you are getting the picture, there are 4 different things I want you to think about. Get pictures of the damage and working conditions that your line workers are going to have to cope with. If you are close to home, you can't get out in the field, there's several different types of pictures you can get that members love. Spotlight your line workers whenever you can. The members love to be able to see that part of the story, what they're doing in the field. And don't forget to share member pictures too. You're not out in the field, but your members are, and you can use that to your advantage. First up, let's talk about showing the damage and conditions, really showing the scope of a storm. These images are from Coleman Electric Cooperative in Alabama. As y'all know, they had a very horrible tornado that hit in 2011. The picture of the tornado that you see is from the front of their office, and it touched down right there. It went through the entire area and really cut everything down. And they showed pictures throughout the restoration process to show what was happening, the damage. And you can see in that top right image, there is their bucket truck. In the very corner, you have total devastation, and there's the co-op. That is a powerful, powerful story. And your members will be more patient with you, especially if they had their outages lasting some more than a week. They'll be more patient if they understand and they get to see what's really happening out there. Here's some pictures from 4 County Electric Cooperative or Power Association. They had another tornado come through and it wrecked a lot of their poles, and they showed the damage as well as showing what the line workers were doing to get power restored quickly. Of course, we're not always dealing with tornadoes or hurricanes. Wildfires are also very powerful for showing what damage fire can do in the area. Here's some good pictures from Perennial Public Power District. I particularly like the picture of the dust that was brought up and the linemen having to work in the midst of all of that. Very powerful images that show your dedication. Delaware Electric, when they had Hurricane Sandy, they had their linemen sending in some very powerful images. You can see the flooding that they're dealing with. This is at the height of the storm, and yet they were able to get a picture of what their linemen were doing at that time and the scope of the damage to their community. Now, if you are not able to get out in the field, and I know not everyone is, there are still some great photo opportunities inside your co-op that I would advise you to take advantage of. Coleman Electric, when the tornado was coming down and bearing down on them, they, of course, couldn't run out and start taking pictures, and we wouldn't want anyone to put themselves in a position that's not safe. But I love this image that Brian took inside SCADA. He got a picture of their SCADA map and posted that on Twitter and on Facebook. He said, it's been a long time since the outage board had that many colors on it. Approximately 13,000 members are out as of 11 a.m. That is a powerful image because it shows what's beyond each individual member's door. They see how broadly this tornado was impacting their entire community. Show your staff, show what they're doing if you're having meetings, if everyone's getting together, whether it's for reports or if they're coming in to get prepared. Look for photo ops within your own building and highlight your employees, highlight the people that your members are calling and talking to on the phone. Those are great images, and again, it shows that your co-op is ready, it shows what you're doing, and it makes you human. I've even seen folks, this is East Mississippi Electric, taking pictures outside just to show the damage as flooding is coming through, to show what's going on so the members understand what kind of conditions they're having to work around. And I love this picture from Sam Houston Electric to show SCADA. They show what's going on and really show the behind-the-scenes looks that your members enjoy seeing to know that, it's a big operation. We are taking care of you. This is an inside special sneak peek at what the co-op is doing, how we operate. Find really great ways to spotlight your line workers. If you have linemen or line women that are in the field and have their phones with them, a lot of them are sending pictures to friends on Facebook already or tweeting pictures, putting them on Instagram. Try to connect with them before a storm strikes and say, if you are taking any pictures, send them to me. Make sure you tap into that resource and share pictures like this. This is from Beauregard Electric, and I love it. It's very simple. They say, we do what it takes to restore power to our members. Very strong picture. You can see there's flooding, and they're in a boat going out there, paddling their way up the river to be able to restore power. Great image, and it was very well received by the members. And this is a great image from Singing River Electric. And you can see the rain just shooting down on them. And here they are, ready, working, trying to get power restored quickly for the members. Another great shot. This is from SSVEC. Line workers waist deep in water, working to restore power. And if you get these pictures of your line workers, consider using them on your co-op's Facebook page as your cover image. Here's a good example from Ori Electric in South Carolina. And here's another nice example from Rappahannock Electric Cooperative. They actually got pictures of the trucks moving, responding to the storm, and added a box responding to Hurricane Sandy in the top right corner of that image. Very powerful cover image to use during the storm restoration period. And don't forget your members. Your members are in the field. If you're not able to get out there, your members are. And you can invite them to share their photos with you, or if you follow a lot of your members, be on the lookout for photos that they've taken in the area and share those member photos with your Facebook community. So when you are in the middle of a storm and you want to grab these pictures, think about these photo ops. Look for ways to show the damage and the working conditions that your line workers are dealing with. If you are stuck close to home, you're not really stuck. You have a lot of great photo opportunities all around you. Find ways to spotlight your line workers, and don't forget to share member pictures.